Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm and welcome to another update video. Today is June 25th, at least in terms of me recording this, and we have a lot to talk about because, well, I just moved. If you missed my last update video and you missed my my vlog video, it's weird that you're here, but it happens. But over the last couple of weeks, I've been moving from Dallas, Texas, down to Austin, Texas, and this is the first time I've moved as an adult, so I finally left the nest, and it's been a learning experience. Learning experience that's cost a lot of money, but we're fine. We'll be good for feeding ourselves and paying the bills. So at least there's that. But yeah, that's how come Let's Plays have kind of fallen off to the side for a while, honestly. Even like up to like months ago, because I've been in the process of trying to find a home, and there are a lot of times where like I'd spend 3 to 4 hours on Zillow looking at places. I even went to New York directly a couple of times to look at houses, and now we're in Austin because, well, there are a lot of reasons for it. One of those reasons was for Google Fiber, although I found out that Google Fiber apparently doesn't do installations as fast as like other companies. I guess because it's kind of more of a new thing, they have to set up the infrastructure. And so like I applied for Google Fiber for this house thinking I was gonna have it the week when I got here, and it turns out, well, no. It actually has to take a long time. So I'm actually just on Spectrum/Time Warner cable, which is what I had in the last house. So the good news is that I still have the same download-upload speed from the last house, which is 300 down, 20 up. So when I get back to uploading, things should be okay there. But the bad news is I'm not on Google Fiber. So what I was hoping was that I would get on Google Fiber and be able to maybe entertain the idea of like getting an editor, because then, you know, with 1,000 upload, that would make uploading a little bit better for raw files. It wouldn't be amazing, but it would at least be like, oh hey, I have 50 gigabytes to upload, and maybe that takes like an hour to upload, rather than like say 10 to 20 to 50 hours or something. Don't want that if I'm gonna be having an editor. But don't have Google Fiber yet. Don't know when I'm going to be getting Google Fiber, because it all depends on, well, Google and their construction company. But oh well, I don't know when that's going to come, but at the very least we have decent internet here. In terms of Let's Play things, of course I still will be trying to finish Breath of the Wild and Andromeda. I do not know why people keep on being like, oh, he's just abandoning it forever. No, I still want to do most of everything that I said I'm going to do. I still want to do Starbound and Hyrule Warriors and Darkest Dungeon and Enter the Gungeon and whatnot. And I definitely am going to try and do Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed Origins comes out later this year. So that's going to be fun. That's going to take up like an entire month. But, oh well. One thing right now, though, is that I'm probably going to hold off on doing Let's Play stuff for a bit, for a few days. Still, because even though I have like my computer set up and like a desk to work on, unfortunately, if you can listen to the sound quality of this room, it's garbage. It's absolutely terrible. I'm talking at a normal volume. In fact, I'm talking at like kind of a below normal volume for myself, and it's echoey. It's really every little thing. Even if I'm like whispering, there's a little bit of an echo there, and then oh, that's not really that's. It just echoes, and I don't like that. Especially if I'm going to be doing like Let's Play things. I'm very particular about something like that. It's just something. It's degrading, or not really. And that makes it sound like, oh god, I'm just so embarrassed about this. No, it's a downgrade. There we go. It's a downgrade in quality versus the last house, or my last room, and so I don't want that. I don't want that for like main Let's Play stuff. I'm fine with it for like multiplayer things like Overwatch or Siege, or even like multiplayer things with, say, Chilled and everyone. But for now, in terms of single player Let's Play things and recording and streaming, we're gonna wait until things are a little bit better. I don't know exactly how and when that will be. I did order soundproof foam as well as like command strips so it doesn't ruin the wall. And I'm going to try putting that up pretty much most of the room that I'm currently in, and we're going to see how much that affects things. And if that can do a good job of reducing echo, then we're going there. There's still some stuff that I want to do with the house. If you watch my house tour from before, you know that there's kind of like this massive playroom area that's pretty much the size of the master bedroom that's below it, except that it doesn't have a door. And a lot of people said that I should just try and ask the landlord and get a door installed. And I think I will actually do that. I'm not going to do that immediately, because there are still some other things that I would like to get solved. Like we discovered that fucking like the shower hose in my bathroom, in the master bathroom, has a leak on it. So like I turned it on and immediately was sprayed in the face because for whatever fucking reason, rather than actually like fixing the hose, they just kind of put like tape on it. And I'm assuming it was the tenants who did it, not the actual landlord. So they're just like, oh, well, the water's kind of leaking off to the side. We'll just put this like blue tape and that'll seal it up good. No, not really. I mean, I could still use it. It's just, you know, water is spraying where it shouldn't, which is off to the side rather than forward. And that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. Still trying to move in. We're actually sleeping here now. I just recently set up the bed. I'm not actually sleeping in it yet because I'm letting it decompress. It's like, oh, you have to let it decompress for 48 hours. And I was like, you know, yeah, I'd let that happen. And then I started to do the bed set and things like that. But we're actually sleeping here now. We have internet. We have hot water. And there are a lot of things that we still have to fix up. You know, obviously the shower head, I'm probably just going to replace that outright. Like fucking 7 different bulbs have blown out over the course of the time that we've been here, including stuff that's like at least 15 to 20 feet up in the air. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. And we even had like a little thing where like one of the smoke alarms kind of like just kind of very briefly, not really went off, but I think it's on low battery. So that's something that we're gonna have to check all the fire alarms and things like that. And those are all things that we'd have to do normally, right? Like, oh, check all the fire alarms, make sure they're all working, and mark down everything so that way the landlord doesn't screw you over when you move out. I still have to do that, but I've been busy, right? But we're here. We're here. It's been a hell of an experience, but hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I will be able to record in the manner that I want to. And then we can go to RTX, and hopefully that will be a lot of fun. So, yeah. For now, though, we're going to end off here, and I need to continue slowly going through my massive to-do list. But I think in terms of videos, we're probably going to be focusing more on multiplayer stuff for the next at least week. There are a lot of multiplayer things that I've kind of been, like, not really saving, but like I just didn't get around to posting because I would have had to make all the different things for the tags, descriptions, the thumbnail, and figure out what name for the series and things like that. And so now that I'm actually a little bit more settled down, I think what I'm going to do is try and start posting all of those. So things like Friday the 13th, Star Trek Bridge Crew, things like that. Definitely will start posting soon. And then there's also some co-op stuff that I have recorded that I need to get edited up. So I think that's what we're going to get around to over the next few days. And that will bring us up to still being about like 5 to 6, maybe even 7 videos a day, depending on how much I can get edited and rendered. For now, though, I'm going to end off here. Thank you guys for listening to this video. I'm hoping that soundproof foam will solve this issue of an echoey room. And if it doesn't, well, things will just kind of be incremental. There are a lot of other things that we can try out, and I'll tell you guys more about that in the future. Thank you guys for listening.